Hey there guys, what's going on? Let me do a fragrance review on House of Guess once again. Guess I have covered 3 to 4 fragrances, not that many. Guess is not a fragrance house that I have a lot of fragrances from. I don't see that many of the fragrances in the market to be starting with. This fragrance house is not bad, but it's not one of those mainstream top tier designers. This is more like a Guess. You see t-shirts, watches. They sell more of those. They are more like Calvin Klein in a way, but their fragrances are not that many in the shelf. Thus far, that's what I know. But today I want to review something I wanted for a very long time. Many people requested me to do this review because they love this. This is inexpensive, one thing. Second thing, it smells really good. It has decent performance, not a beast mode, but good performance on me. And I think this is a really good fragrance, okay, for day-to-day usage, all year round, signature scent worthy. If your budget somewhere stays between 25 to 35 bucks, you can buy this perfume, okay. So this fragrance is gonna be Guess Seductive Homme, okay. I think there's one for women. There's have Guess Seductive Noir, and female line have some red, black, some other version. This is the Seductive Homme, okay, for men. So very nice, simple looking packaging. Reminds me of Rasasi's Darage packaging, to be honest. But this is not a new release. I think this was a release of when this was released in 2011. So 11 years, 12 years old fragrance. This is 100 ml. I don't know if there's smaller bottle size, but I've seen body spray version of it. So you can buy that. Even going to be cheaper, but if you want the really a little bit decent body to the fragrance, more perfume oil, look at this, okay. So there are a few notes: pink pepper, mandarin orange, cardamom. Middle notes are orchid, violet leaves, vetiver. Base notes are amber, patchouli, musk, and sandalwood. I do not remember all the notes breakdown nowadays. That's why I refer to Fragrantica. Thanks, Fragrantica. So I show you the bottle. This reminds me kind of like one bottle I don't own, but I've seen Rihanna's Rogue Man or Rouge Man, something like it. And the bottle, I don't know if it has some fault in it, but I'll show you. Very clean, nice looking bottle. The base studded pattern, very beautiful. Okay, juice color is kind of like violet slash, you can say, is the same juice color as Rasasi's Hawas. And there is something floating inside the bottle, or it's just my, oh, it's not, sorry. It says Guess here at the side, and it says Guess at the back as well. So both sides you can see it's like they have detailing. Heavy glass base, heavy. It's like Jaguar bottles. Jaguar Vision bottles have this kind of thick glass at the side. I'm just showing you because I appreciate the effort. The sides have very thick glass. If it drops, I don't want to show the demonstration because I don't want to lose another bottle, but maybe it will survive. That's called quality. Glass do cost, okay. And some of the glass bottles are really heavy. Think of Gucci Puram too, you know. So this one thing I don't like about this cap, I don't know if it's just mine, it moves, it's free, it's like, whoo, we can go like this way. I wish it was stuck here, you know, it would be like so nice and snuggly, but nah, I don't know if it's just mine, okay. Atomizer looks like that. So this part make me think this looks like Rihanna's Rogue Man. I want to try that perfume. This one I think is similar to that in many ways. People compared it. Dry down is here, nice dry down. Let's try the sprayer. Kind of like a mist going on. Let's show you the sprayer distance, okay. Yeah, good distribution. So it clicks onto place, but it moves and it comes off very easily. So be careful while handling the bottle. I'll try to keep it nice and tidy. So when I smell this, they said pink pepper, mandarin orange, cardamom. Definitely opens up like fruity and a little bit spicy. And I don't know if I picked up pink pepper from it, but I got like a more orange, mandarin orange, like a nice little familiar mandarin, okay. It's not the most unique or most juicy, more natural. This is kind of like a budget fragrance. They used affordable. You have to understand, when they have cheap price tag, fragrances are not going to be of highest quality ingredients. This makes sense, right? If you're getting something for, let's say, $10, you cannot expect Chanel quality from them. Fair game, right? This one, I think in the market you can find at 30-35 bucks, which is affordable. And for that price tag, this is a very solid fragrance. Why? Because it smells good. I don't care if it smells a little bit synthetic. Yeah, it's a synthetic fragrance, okay. Opening is synthetic sweetness. Some people say overbearing sweetness, but I would say if you like fragrances a little bit sweet, you need a little bit sweetness on fragrance to keep yourself charming, you know. If you use something too serious like raw vetiver, Rukus, you know, or Rukas, with more power to you, you know. If you use patchouli oil and everything, I like, you know, people who go hardcore at oud and everything, but imagine that is not welcomed by anybody near you and you don't care. Sometimes I really like to feel fragrances are not very personal thing, because you can make people smell you, and if you enter a room where it fills you up, and just out of the context, if your fragrance is bothering other people, it's offensive. Okay, like how you, let's say, step on, let's say, poop, right? And you go around at someone's house, people can smell it, you say, I don't care, I smell like poop, so what? There is a problem, right? So I'm not comparing like stinky perfumes to poop, but I'm just giving you sort of like a demonstration or example, so you don't want to smell unpleasant around people. These are kind of fragrances nobody will complain, like you smell bad, you smell cheap. This smells just right. It's right in that bracket where it's a very decent smelling, acceptable anywhere you wear this, workplace, date, school, college, working class people, high class people, I'm not gonna say low class, but middle income people, anybody can wear, very versatile. So I get that sort of like a fresh, think of like Rasasi's Hawa sweetness, but with a freshness. And they don't mention anything fresh apart from violet leaves, but I get that kind of like a cool breeze vibe. Very nice, cool, sweet, fresh breeze vibe that's coming from this. So just right amount of sweetness, but if you put too much, then it will be a bit too sweet, right? Where can you wear this? This fragrance is so versatile. You can wear this for sporty affair, like let's say you want to play sport with your friends, you're going to smell so good. You're going to go to gym, couple of sprays, nice. Going for a date, if you know her very well and she knows your fragrance, 10 different days, 10 different fragrances. This is one of them. Really good. Is it extraordinary? No. Okay. Is this a perfection 10? No. Is this the most unique fragrance? No. Right? So there you go. There's nothing crazy going on here, but it's just a nice little decent perfume here, which I really like. Perhaps I would prefer say something like Rasasi's Hawas over this, because it's a little bit better quality. Longevity is a bit better. This one lasts on me like 3 to 4 hours, okay, in Bangladesh condition on the shirt, and it's like after 1 hour doesn't really project more than arm's length, okay. So for the price, what you're gonna get is very decent. Longevity is not like piss poor. Many people say some fragrances last 1 hour, 30 minutes. That's a shame. 4711 cologne. I mean, it's a nice smelling fragrance, but you don't want your fragrance to disappear every 5-15 minutes. That's a shame. This, no issue. But do not expect like 10 out of 10. This is more like a 7.5 out of 10 kind of performer in every category. Any part of the year you can wear this. Let's say you're going for a morning walk, it's winter time, like early days of winter, you put this on, you smell sweet, you smell fresh, and you smell like didn't put something very expensive, and you don't feel guilty. This is your guilty pleasure. Love this perfume, really love it. For the price, these kind of fragrances are really good, because these are good times. This is kind of like designer fragrances, affordable side, makes me happy. I can recommend this fragrance to people who can actually find it in shopping malls. Many fragrances of niche, some of the rare ones, you cannot find it in some shops, which is a shame, because people don't get to try. You can try this, they have testers everywhere. So all in all, holding on to emotions, like controlling the emotions, this is not a mind-blowing fragrance, but it's one of those good time fragrances where people wear this a lot. You would smell it on many people because this is affordable. Many people like this. They've gone through multiple bottles from the school, college. I think this is a fragrance which has a lot of memories, a lot of people. Sweet, fresh, mild, spicy, fruity perfume, okay? And I don't get any of the patchouli, musk, sandalwood, no. Violet leaves, orchid. Violet leaves, that cooling vibe, that's it. But mostly is that mandarin orange, and then spicy, and then the fresh, cool breeze. Amazing perfume, amazing sweet fragrance, easy to give to anybody who's having a birthday. You will not feel guilty giving it to them. They'll be very happy, right? So guess Seductive Homme or Homme or Home, however you say it. This fragrance, for the price tag, for the smell, even though it's not the most unique or longest lasting, I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. Check out this fragrance, Guess Seductive Homme by House of Guess. Thank you very much for watching. Time to move on to the next video. Take care.